your yeah. My question is to you, like when you started learning English, starting YouTube through the making videos.
Okay, Lakshman, I started it almost a decade back. And when I started learning English, I was really adamant. I did not have anything else to do except learning. And I knew that I would learn this language come rain or shine. I burnt the midnight oil. I burnt the candle at both ends to accomplish this type of level that I have right now. I have literally struggled a lot. Everyone struggles whenever we learn something new or when we learn something which we are really not aware of or which is not easy to learn. Because I do come from a background, I am a kind of student who was always an average student. I could not understand things so easily. I used to mug up as long as I was a school goer. Till 12th class or till my graduation, I would say I used to mug up things. Because if you don't understand something, clarity is all about understanding. If you have a clarity about particular thing, you can easily understand, you can easily grasp it, and you are going to have that thing with you for a longer period of time. But when it came to my subjects, for me they were complicated. From there, I thought I must work on my communication skills. I think it has always been an interesting language. Everyone wants to learn it. Somewhere we all try to speak well. This language is all about impressing others. I feel that. And it varies people to people that how they see that or why they want to learn. They all have different purposes to learn this language. I do have a different one. So do you.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yes, Lakshman. So that's how my journey started. And I still feel that I'm still learning. Every day I learn a lot. Whatever I learn, I just pass that knowledge to my students.
I really appreciate your introduction. Secondly, coming to me, I joined a few platforms, but I
Hmm.
didn't consist. It is my mistakes. But a few weeks ago, I started making videos. I started posting in my YouTube. I saw your videos and Ram's a lot of those are connecting like this conversation. I really excited to connect with the like you peoples. Firstly, I understand myself is that no one is stopping me because everything is here. Like everything is going in my mind. I want to overcome firstly my shyness, my everything is whatever I assuming in my mind. When I clear that all stuff, I coming in front of I'm coming every day one step forward. I'm starting doing mistakes. First, call why I call this mistakes means when I started doing mistakes, I'm feeling more confident. I'm feeling more active and enthusiastic, and I started doing videos. Yeah, I'm here now.
Mhm.
I'm practicing every day 1.1 hour, 1.5 hour. But I not focusing in vocabulary grammar. I focusing firstly. I want to build my fluency and confident.
Hmm. Yes, Lakshman, by and by it will happen. And what my request is to beginners that whenever you learn something, don't limit that knowledge to your books or to your mind. What you need to do, you have to bring it to your day-to-day conversation. You have to make it an everyday thing that you have to use it on a regular basis. If I learn something, what I do, I sometimes if I watch any videos related to English, whether it is about vocabulary, any phrases, any idioms, anything, or any grammar rules, I'll certainly take a screenshot of it and I'll store it in my phone. Even I would not look at it. When I again use social media, and we are fond of that, I think our screen time has really increased much. If I stumble upon any new video that gets my attention, I'll take another screenshot of it and I'll keep it in my mobile phone. I even don't bother myself to just go through those pages, those screenshots I have lately taken. I don't do that. I think we all do that. Talking about taking classes, there are many trainers, there are many students. When they learn, when their trainers tell them to jot down any new words, anything, they do that. But when it comes to speaking, they never ever bring it. How would I know how much you know? I will only know what you know if you use that in your conversation.
Yes, that's
If
right.
you use
I,
that, how people know Sunil knows these many words? Because I do use them. Yes.
yeah, every time what we learn using now, using in the conversation, it is subconsciously it fix in our mind. But
Right.
coming to yeah, I'm also practicing few sentence, few phrases regarding vocabulary and grammar. I'm going through step by step forward. Yeah, I'm doing my practice.
Hmm. Yes. Good to know that. Any anything else? You are not audible, Lakshman.
Now, okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
What is your tips and tricks to come forward and start English journey? Like,
Yes. The key point is practice. Whatever you are told, you have to practice it. Whether you learn English through YouTube channels, whether you learn it from different platforms. There are so many platforms, free platforms. You can get beautiful lessons from them. You have to practice and make it compulsory for it. Make this particular thing compulsory for you, that no matter what, I have to speak English. If you are ill, speak English. If you are in washroom, speak English or think something in English. If you are cooking, if you are playing, if you are walking, if you are traveling, whatever you are doing, you have to think about it. And at first, it can be a little bit difficult, but if you spend some time with this language, you are going to have your own ideas, your own ways of getting this thing. And it happens. Your subconscious mind will help you in that, or your experience will help you in that. You can't, whenever I teach or whenever people teach, when I was a student, whenever my teacher taught me lessons. So, what used to happen was, whenever he taught, at that point of time, I got 2%, 3%, 5%, 10%, not more than that. If you are taught any lesson, you can't get it 100%. For that, you have to have patience and you have to go for the revision. Whenever my trainer, whenever I learned that thing, the third time, the fourth time, then I got 80% of it. And it happened by practice, because every day I was into practice. So these are the tips. If you like reading, you must read, because if you read, it is going to add colors to your speaking skills. If you are not interested, you might skip it, but you must not. Besides this, you must go for listening. Listening is indispensable. If you go for listening somewhere, you are doing an exercise. You are telling yourself what are the structures, what are the new words, and what is the right pronunciation. You must listen to people you feel, okay, they are good people, I must follow them. That's how you can start your journey. And you should have a mentor. Before this, I held a conversation with one of the best speakers of English, and that person and I discussed the same thing. Even I'm already a mentor, I'm already a trainer. That person told me, Sunil, if you want to be successful in your life, if you want to move the mountains, or if you want to have the world at your feet, have a mentor in your life. Because a mentor can let you know what are the mistakes you are making and what are the things that you still need to work upon. Because appreciation is also required. Your trainer can certainly use a carrot and stick approach while teaching you, while training you. Yes, sir. So these are the things, sir.
Yeah, I that is my next question. You all told it about mentor. What is the what is the role uh, in our life? Like, and we are processing like we are going under the mentor because mentor is really you said that's a good answer. Mentor teaches like mentor opens a new doors. We sticks
Hmm.
on the one like we sticks a few steps, but after that we didn't see what's going in the world. We didn't observe what's happening. But when coming to mentor position, he tells us he teaches each and every point. Lakshmi, you can go this way. You will reach your goal within two, three, or four steps. But we are going with blindly our own mind. We distracts firstly. It happens. It happen also.
Yes, and having a mentor in life is such a beautiful thing. When we have a mentor, first of all, that person is going to know us inside out. That person will certainly tell you, okay, these are things you are attracted by, you must not do that. And we are always so inspired by their stories. What difficulties these people go through, we learn from them. And if they can do, we can also do that. Sometimes you don't know your capacity, what you are really capable of. But when you have somebody, why we say our parents know us more than anyone? Why do we say our teachers know us more than anyone does? It is just because they have experience, and the mistakes these people have made in their lives, they don't want us to make, because we follow the herd, we do the same thing. But they can guide us, they can be the nice guiding line. That's why I think these people are required in life. Sachin was not Sachin without his mentor. What Sachin's mentor could see, Sachin could never ever imagine that. So Sachin is Sachin because of his mentor, I feel. Whatever I am today is just because of my trainer, or whatever my students are today because of them. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. I
Hmm.
like to add example Hanuman, not Hanuman also. He don't know his powers, but
Right.
when Rama says, actually,
Yes.
Hanuman, you have this much of power, you can fly definitely. Just believe
Hmm.
yourself. Go ahead, give your
Hmm.
best in this war. Because your role is more important here. When Jambavan says to Hanuman, really mentor is a like a lamp for our life, definitely. When we
Yes.
believe first, when we willing to give our 100%, when we transfer it in front of them, they will understand, okay, Lakshman, and he going to do something in his life. With, I want to help for him.
Right. 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 They somewhere ignite that fire in us. They do show us the right path.
Hmm.
And if we are distracted, or if we are out of track, they will come, they will beat us, they will scold us. Somewhere we have that fear, okay, this person is going to affront me. When we have this kind of fear, then I think we mostly stay on the right track.
Firstly, we feel now when we uh, under guidance of mentor, we have to like, be a volunteer when we
Mhm.
doing something. Like volunteers, they never keeps in their mind, I'm doing for something to get something to collect some money. But when coming to volunteer, like we have to willing to give our 100%. There is no expectations. Like when we under the
Mhm.
mentor, give some tasks or any exams, we have to give 100%. Okay, result is we don't know, but we have to give 100%. When we give 100%, mentors can identify what is our mistakes, where we are going to down. Really, we are going to down our we have to that much of capability. They will identify definitely. They will push our spine like go forward, do uh, your best.
I could not agree more with that. Yes. Anything else? Yes.
Yeah, my question is I'm facing challenge in while speaking with someone like you and anyone. I'm doing the mistake is in grammar part and vocabulary part, but I never feel shy. I never feel unconfident. I have full confidence. I speak very well, but I am doing the mistake is grammar and vocabulary. How do I overcome that? I'm practicing more, but sometimes it's happening.
Hmm. I think when you know you are making silly mistakes, when you are aware of your mistakes, don't make them next time, or make a note of it. Keep these mistakes in mind. Okay, last time I should have said something else, or I ended up saying this thing. So what you need to do, you need to work on your shortcomings. Okay, these are things I should not do that. So you should not run away from your mistakes. Have them on the brain. When you have them on the brain, you keep telling yourself, okay, Lakshman, last time you were making some mistakes in the past. You should not do it. You cannot cut down all your mistakes overnight, but you can have two to three mistakes in mind. There are a few things that people, we can't say peoples whenever we talk about make. So make, always take the collocation. Mistake, I'm talking about mistake. When it comes to mistakes, so it always takes the collocation that is called make. So for that you have to take grammar lessons wherever you take them from. Yes.
Like, give me your feedback in this whole entire conversation. Like, what is your opinion or feedback?
Feedback is that, Lakshman, the journey is, is so long. You have just started it. You
Yeah, I
have
just
to spend, yes, an inordinate amount of time with this language. And one more thing that you should keep in mind: if you feel you lagged something somewhere, next time this should not happen. Or these questions could be repeated. They are going to be the same question. Tell me something about you. You can practice different topics. You can practice in a different way. So this is the feedback. One more thing, I don't know whether I'm making any sense or not. You were confident. The first of all, we need to be so confident. You already had it in the conversation. Apart from that, keep working. Whatever you feel you miss, just catch that thing.